You had to be flexible. You had to be. I remember once early in my career, I was out serving civil process, like summonses and whatnot to people. We always sort of save some up, and so I was out. It was nice. I was on my own. This was pre cell phone days, so I had a pager and a little calling card, so that if my boss paged me, found a payphone, pulled over, put in my code, what do you got going? So I was out serving, thought I had my day figured out. And, basically I'd work my way to the Chinese buffet that I wanted to go to and then serve process over to wherever, and just kind of work my way back home and, or work my way back to the office. And I got a call that I needed to go, and I can't remember where I was going. I think the first call I got, they said, the first when I called in, they said, you need to get home and pack. You're going to go to a WITSEC, a witness security trial in Los Angeles, and the witness protection program and all that. You're going to go on this protected witness in LA. And I'd never been to LA at that point. I was probably 29 years old, a really new deputy marshal. So I'm on my way home to get my bag ready to go. And when I got home, they called me, and I got another page, and I called them back, and they said, never mind, you're going to go to, and I could be getting this wrong, but I think, yeah, it was the Rodney King riots in LA. So I ended up going, thinking I was out doing one thing, thinking I was going to another thing. And then the riots kicked off in Los Angeles, and they sent about 300 of us to LA for the riots. And it was a completely different mission. I didn't wear a coat and tie during that. This was also pre-TSA. So and Dallas DFW Airport was one of the converging zones where people would come in from, drive in from all around. And then they flew us out there, and one of our the movie U.S. Marshals with Tommy Lee Jones, the airplane that crashes
Right.
in that with all the prisoners on it. So they flew us out there on one of the prisoner planes. So we're all meeting there, and we show up with short shotguns and bandoliers of ammo, and we don't know what we're getting into. And it's riots in Los Angeles, and so everybody shows up with all kinds of, and everybody could carry whatever weapons we wanted back then. And so and again, there's no TSA. You go through security at the gate, right? So everybody's walking towards the gates, and it's contract security, and we got like duffels full of ammunition, and I had a little shotgun about this long that I carried in a pack on my back, and these poor people were overwhelmed with the amount of communications gear and ammunition and guns and knives we were taking to Los Angeles. But so you get used to kind of being fluid, moving on your feet, and not being too tied down to one thing. And that helps as a writer because I plot very heavily. I'll write my plot out and the scenes out. Then I have to be ready to sort of, as we say up here in the mushing world, or my grandpa was a mule skinner, and he'd always say, you G'd when you should have hawed, you turn right when you should have turned left. You have to be ready to kind of G and haw and move away from what you had planned and maybe do a little something a little different. I was just talking to you about the trip to Saipan, and I had this book completely plotted out, the next Jericho Quinn book, and my trip to Saipan has changed it and substantially just because I talked to so many experts there, and I don't want to write anything wrong, so I've changed some of the way things go and some fairly large portions of the plot. And that doesn't make me mad; it makes me happy that I found those new avenues.